What's up, YouTubers? This is your guy, Mr. Evaluator, and today we are going to be going over Goku versus the entire Marvel Universe. So, excuse me. Excuse me. The question for today that I was asked was: is there anybody in the entire Marvel Comics universe can overpower Goku? And I took some time to think about it, and so now it's been answered. No. In actuality, no. There's not a single one person in the Marvel Comics, despite what they do telepathically, majestically, physically, spiritually, there is not a single person that can overpower Goku, because everything that they do and that they have is what Goku already has, which is basically his Kai. And because of him also being a telepath, and him actually having a positive spirit, it literally basically tells you that whatever he does at his base power, he can multiply that. So if he trained at a telepathic level, if he goes Super Saiyan, he'll multiply that power and be even stronger. So basically, like I said, Dragon Ball Z has shown that, all their characters have been fighting from the speed of sound all the way to the speed of light. And scientifically, the fastest speed calculated to man is at a Planck scale. And so pretty much in Ultra Instinct, and like Super Saiyan 4, Goku has been fighting. Goku and all of the DBZ fighters has been shown to fight on a Planck scale level. Prime example is, if in the TV show they show you that they were fighting so fast you couldn't see any of them, that mean, yeah, they were going at a Planck scale of fighting. Now let's just say that no, they were fighting at light speed. If you go on Dragon Ball Super in the World of Tournament, they say that this guy named Dempsey fastest speed was around at the speed of sound and in between the speed of light. So at Super Saiyan, you were already fighting light speed. Super Saiyan 2, you were fighting faster than light speed. Super Saiyan 3, well, clearly you was beyond light speed. And we're not talking about at the lowest. We're talking about the fastest. Super Saiyan 3, you're at the faster than light speed. Super Saiyan 4, you're beyond, way beyond light speed. And so now when you take it all the way back to the end of GT, when Goku been training with the gods, his max speed maxed out to fighting on a Planck scale. And it's impressive. So there's not one person in the Marvel Universe, not Scarlet Witch, not Doctor Strange, anybody will overpower him or actually even beat him, because, as far as having a time spell put upon him or erasing his very existence, pretty much anything majestical is pretty much like energy to Goku. Literally. Like, I'm not saying it gives him energy. No, no, no. I'm saying that it's like another form of energy. And he already has energy, and his energy multiplies. So because of, the idea of casting a time spell on him to rewind him to a baby and kill him, it really won't do him any good, because though Goku trained trains in a hyperbolic time chamber, it does age him. But the fact of Goku doing this, and because in his timeline, it's pretty futuristic, very futuristic. So if they were to put a time spell on him, because of how their timeline works to Goku, it pretty much wouldn't do him any good, because he basically lived in a different time era, because that's really how time spells work. I mean, Doctor Strange's time is based on, that's why they tell you, according to the Marvel comics, if you ate an apple, the apple was already ate when it came to existence, because it was bound to be, if somebody got shot by a gun, the person already got shot when the idea of the gun was made. That's pretty deep, and Goku, however, lives in a different reality. So if they were to throw that time spell on him to try to rewind him into a child, it pretty much wouldn't work, because you know the fact of him being in a different time period, they'll probably, let's just say, I'm gonna give them the highball. Let's say the maximum they wound up getting to him as a 12-year-old. But nevertheless, it doesn't matter how powerful that spell is, it won't work against Goku, because again, that spirit bomb that Goku summons, it's like literally positive energy. And any spell which will possibly be negative energy to Goku wouldn't do him any harm. It wouldn't do him any harm at all, because of the positive energy he has in him, and pretty much like any other DBZ character. Also, like anybody that, like Ghost Rider, if Ghost Rider was to give him the pin stare, it wouldn't work on him, because Goku is too pure, he's too positive, and he's basically the hope of the universe and of his universe. And Ghost Rider couldn't do anything, because then again, Goku is way faster than Ghost Rider, except for the fact that this guy's also fighting on a Planck scale. And when he goes Super Saiyan God, which is pretty much a you know pretty OP, no one in the Marvel universe stands a chance. Nobody. Because Ghost Rider will be this big ball of negative energy, and he could just hit him with a powerful blow of positive energy to Ghost Rider, and it'll knock Ghost Rider into pieces. Like in a issue comic with Thanos wins, Silver Surfer was fighting Thanos, and Ghost Rider came at him, and he took Thor's hammer and blasted Ghost Rider in a million pieces. I read the comic all the way through. He just splatted Ghost Rider, and pretty much with this positive energy, well, Ghost Rider can't be killed. I don't know why they made him off like that, but if he do hit him with this positive energy, Ghost Rider's gonna get pushed away, and there will be no way for him to get near Goku. And Goku is massively stronger than anybody in the DC, well, in the Marvel universe, I mean. So, yeah, in this case, there is no one in the Marvel universe that can overpower Goku. It's just impossible. Not the Celestials, not Rude King Thor, no one. Because of the common basis of Goku's power, whatever he trains his base power to, like let's just say he trained at the power of the macroverse, or he trained at the power of the outerverse, or he trained upon beyond the idea of having outerverse and macroverse. He can multiply that by 50 from his base power. So yeah, you may as well say that because he has this capability, you may as well say that he's outerversal. And that pretty much goes for any other Saiyan in the race, in his race. So in this case, there's nobody that can overpower Goku in the Marvel Universe because of him multiplying his power from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 4. And at the end of GT, Pam was an old lady and Goku still remained the same. So at that case, he fell asleep on the dragon's back. He was immortal. So by the time he comes to the Marvel Universe, yeah, this guy would definitely be immortal. So I'm just going to leave it at that. There's no one in the MCU, not even Morbius, the vampire, has no chance against Goku because he can, once again, multiply his power. And basically, because it's Kai, he could tense his skin and push away any other attacks. Like, if you throw a spell, he could actually physically slap that spell off of him. Wow, this guy's OP. So, yeah. So you guys go in the comment section, likes, but it's really good to have the basic understanding of the character's power. So no, there's not nobody that will overpower Goku. And it's best for people to understand the common basis of the character instead of using feats, because that's just a big old okay to already start confusion in the mix. That's literally giving somebody the okay to confuse people because you want to use feats and not actually go with the common basis of their powers. Only time feats are basically necessary is if people like saying Thomas' power wasn't fully explained. So as fans, it's our job to then go by the feats because the basis of that character's power wasn't explained. And I'm just gonna leave it with that, because I've said that several times. And people still want to go off of these feats and don't stick with the common basis. So I'm gonna be doing another video, Captain America versus Bane, soonly. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. It's better for you guys to understand the basis of the character. If there's anybody you guys want to understand and put these two to match up, let me know. So pretty much in that case, Goku is universal. Leave any questions or comments if you have. Leave it right here in the box below. Appreciate it, guys. I'll see you soon when I upload another video. Peace.